Hi, everyone. Good morning. Hi, Erica. Good afternoon. Hi, Sandy. Good to see you. Guys, how are you doing today? Good day so far? Doing well. What are your intentions for today? Do you do that? When you wake up in the morning, set an intention for the day? Like being happy, being joyful, or being productive. Yeah, that will be great one, Erica. Like, first thing when you wake up in the morning, getting connected with the ground and doing your gratitude reminder, like being grateful for the moment and just setting an intention. All right, just today's intention is going to be productive or a happy one, even, or free flow of energy. And you will notice that that intention you're creating, it stays throughout the day, and things are much easy flow as well. Yeah, so which is quite good or quite what we need in our life. And even though we'll have the hurdles sometimes, you will notice that, oh, it's not too bad, or I can face it. Maybe a new thing you guys can start. Has anyone been on the Akashic journey before? Loved your quote earlier. Last night was pretty crazy. Ooh. Hey, Elena. Hi, VS, your first time. Hi, Aditi, curious about it. Yay. Hari Om. Yeah, Akashic Records. So today's topic is connecting to your soul family. Hey, Africa, but we'll be going through just in a moment. Yeah. And we'll do a meditation as well to connect. Reading of mine in the past, and I wanted to learn and to tap into more of my past life and the issues coming in now. Yeah, it's Akashic Records is a portal of information, energetic portal, not a physical location, where the information is stored about our soul's journey from the time we have been here. So it has all the details about what has happened in the past and the possibilities of the future as well. And that definitely helps us navigating in our life, from the decisions that we make, or being at a crossroad, or tragic things, or repeated patterns, or painful times that we go through, we understand in a deeper level. Sometimes a death in a family will be questioning, like, hey, I don't know why this happened, why I'm going through this pain right now. But then deep inside, there is a reason, but doesn't come onto the surface to make us understand why we have to go through that. But being in the Akashic records will help us to connect into that portal and get that information out. And also sometimes it helps us to being on the crossroads, but also it plants us the seeds that we can freely or easily go into the path that we are always wanting at this deep soul level. Say, for example, you feel like, oh, I want to settle down here in this particular place, but the divine has a greater purpose for you to be settling down, say, for example, in Malta or somewhere that you didn't even think about it. But you're tapping into this beautiful portal. You will notice why you are being drawn to that energy and what is it going to bring, being in connection with that land, and what are the possibilities that you're going to learn from it. And at the end, the biggest thing is no matter how much information we have, the base is like, hey, we have to do the work, and we need to be, we have a human will of saying like, hey, this is what I want to do, or no, thank you, I'm just great at where I am. Like, I can still take the path where I want to go. So that's the other thing. The choice is always going to be with us. Nobody's going to push it onto us from any direction. Yeah. But I did have a see with the clients after doing the reading, like, no matter how much they would try to go into some direction, that the guides would have said, like, that may not be good for you. They wouldn't have got those opportunities, or they weren't successful as they thought. So they would be having a little detour and coming back into where the guidance was coming in. But again, like, you're only bringing the experiences with you, nothing major, like, that, oh my God, I should have listened. No, it's more about like you're gathering those experiences. Say, like, I have a teenager in the house, like, okay, she's not crazy, but I do hear other moms telling about how they don't listen, or they still want to do what they really want to do. And at the end, they will be like, oh, they won't even apologize, or they won't even realize they should for the things they shouldn't have done in the first place. But then they know, okay, this is not a safe journey for me. This is not a safe route for me. And they don't do it again. Yeah. So here we always learn from those detours. And even looking back into our own past of our own teenage life, did we not do that way? We don't listen, right, to everyone. And also we just want to do it. And like maybe going to the fire and nearly trying to touch the fire to the candle or something. And yeah, and then they realize, oh no, that's burning. That red thing is burning. So I better not go there again. Yeah. Yes, last night living that teen life. That's cool, Sandy. Hi, Sib. So yes, today's topic with the Akashic Records, where we do figure it out, like many things can be revealed. Like, there are archives of files and files there. Definitely being in that space for me, like it has healed, it has let me understand much differently the things that I'm not understanding on a earthy realm. Like, the best way they would always tell me about like what we get to see in the Akashic realm is, you're on the ground floor, you have a vision of what's on the ground floor, with all the trees, the cars, the traffic and everything, but you don't know where that maze is ending and where there is a free way that you can go, or the route that you can take it easily. But you're on the last floor or the 100th floor, like Empire State Building. They always show that reference, maybe because I have been there. And when you see the city from that, you get a bigger perspective, seeing where are the main landmarks, how can you navigate from where you are to there, like you get a vision, right? And that is how it happens in the records as well. When you are lifting up your vibrations, you're seeing your blueprint of your life, the soul purpose and the purpose that you are being driven. You get to see the higher dimensions, and this is where you feel, all right, okay, there is hope, there is a faith that I can hold on to, there is a way I can figure this out. It's not a dead end that I'm seeing at the ground level. And that is how you will feel much brighter with your life. Yeah, definitely that navigation and opening those files are the best things, the best gift that we can always give to ourselves. Now, everyone has their own archive folders, they have their own Akashic records, and everyone has a permission, but some people do find it difficult at the very start of it. They need to be training themselves. It's like it's your intuition muscle, like, or like, you haven't been to the gym in the last year, of course. And now if you're going back into, you will be noticing that some of your muscles are hurting. The same way with your Akashic record, the more you practice, the more you're showing up, you will notice that, oh, this is getting easier. I can do this, like, and a lot of people do through, like I teach through the sacred door prayer, which was channeled, and some people do it by meditations. I also take you guys with a meditation, or some people do it by the shamanic journeying as well, or all of a sudden they go into a different portal, like Alice in Wonderland, like you go through the rabbit hole and that's it, like you are in the Akashic Records, and maybe you have been there before as well. If this is your first time getting into this place, sometimes people say that they have been there, they can recognize the energy there. So be open to that experience, and we are all invited, unless sometimes when I teach the course of how to read your own records, there have been a couple of instances where the students couldn't open it. And you would notice when you go into their records, like maybe we have been abused that place, or maybe we didn't treat it with respect in our past lifetimes. We just need to do some clearing, and then that allows you to open your records with much ease. And definitely we have the access, and just because you don't see it right now doesn't mean you don't have the access. We're all welcome to that portal because it's yours. That's the most important thing. What's yours is always going to be yours. And until sometimes you don't understand your past completely, it's not easy to move forward. It's not easy. It's always like those hurdles, the bumpy roads are going to be there. But when you understand, those bumpy roads become like, oh, there is going to be a bumpy road. I better be prepared. I better go slow, like, rather than like surprise yourself. Yeah. The topic for today is about like connecting to your soul family. And this is one of my favorite things, is like, connecting to your soul tribe, that I always refer to, like, these are your tribe. Do you ever feel you're lost, alone? People don't get you, or especially part of your family members don't understand you. Did anyone feel that ever in your spiritual journey, especially? Because spiritual journey, when you are awakening up, it could be a lot of challenge in terms of you're learning new things, like you're getting a reference. Oh, whatever I was thinking is so true, damn, like but whom do I share that experience with? How do I connect with someone to share that? That is where this soul tribe comes in so handy, or your soul family. And sometimes it need not be our blood family, it can be from our friends or total strangers that you'll be meeting up, and then you'll be connecting with them and knowing that I know you from a long time. I just know I have met you somewhere. Do you ever feel that you meet a stranger, but then you end up having a coffee chat? Ever? This is amazing, isn't it? Like, yeah, you just know, oh, we know each other for a very long time. And that deep down into the soul, that is like, yes, I recognize you. There was this instance when I was launching my book. On that evening, a lot of people came, some brought their friends and everything. And at the end, there was this book signing I was doing. And a good friend of mine, she brought her friend and she did ask, can I bring her? Of course you can. And she was standing beside me and she was getting it signed. And I looked into her eyes. I said, you got beautiful eyes. I think I know you. I have met you before. And literally, I was saying that whole crowd there. And she said, a lot of people say that to me. And I said, you must be an old soul that you're connecting us all back again. And so she got some books, angel cards that I was putting up on the stall there. And then she calls next day. She says, oh, I gave all those books and the cards for my friends and the children. I need more of them. Can I come and collect? I said, sure, you can, but I'm working. At the time, I was working the day job as well. Maybe how about I meet you somewhere in between at lunch hour? And I said to her, I don't meet any strangers like that for lunch, but I just felt it's natural that I can meet you. That was very strange. And since then, she has become my very close friend and soul family. And we call her like a mama because she is that beautiful portal. She can hold us all together. But it's amazing how you meet each of your soul family together. When I was going through the awakening journey, I felt very alone. Like, of course, my family could understand it, but it's not the same that you can talk about the spirits or you can talk about the chakras and everything. Like, your journey is your journey and you have to go through on your own unless you resonate with someone and you can share from your heart, right? And I was just praying, like, I need to meet my soul family who can help me and hold that space. Definitely the friends are there, but they're not the same. They're not the same. I would be chatting about the families and everything. Like, we would have fun, we'll go for movies, do the lunch dates, but not the same when I have to come and talk about the spiritual stuff. And then I realized actually I do have them with the Reiki courses I was doing, with the angel courses I was doing. These were the new tribes that I was getting into. And at a time as well, I was losing some of my friends as I was evolving. They weren't resonating with me. And at the time, it was painful, not understanding, like, why am I losing these people in my life? And why are they not understanding? Like, I stopped talking about the problems. I started talking about more of the positive things, and that became the natural thing for me. And people didn't understand, they were leaving. But then I realized is later the equation was coming in, like releasing and new people coming into your life, and that was becoming super good. Like, that was having more of a hard conversations with no filters on. Like, in the work I would have some filters on, not be myself, but here on inside I don't have any filters with you guys. Like, I can be myself, and that is what the soul tribe is. You don't think twice, you don't question yourself, can I say this, can they understand, will they be misunderstanding me? It's a direct connection that you have it. And now you do find them, but you do also need to recognize who they are from this spot. And they do come in super at the right times in your life. Watch out, these soul tribes, they do text you when you're at the lowest moment, or you do the same for them, and you connect at a deep soul level. Or then you realize, like, hey, I was just thinking about this book or this teacher I wanted to attend to, and they'll be, oh my God, I was just going to think of you to refer to the person, like, So these magical moments come in so handy that you're helping each other, or you're paving their path as well, or the vice versa, making lives easier for each other. And these are the contracts we make when we are at a soul level, not on the earth realm, saying, hey, I'm going to have some challenges when I'm 21, moving to a different country. You please come and help me there to settle me, or give me some kind of lessons that I need to learn as well. And then when I'm like 38, I'll be moving again. So come back and help me, or a new soul people come and help me to rescue and help me settling in. So when you move to new locations or new changes, new jobs and everything, definitely you'll be having these people around as well who will be your savers. Sometimes you do say, oh, that's an angel saving me. Definitely these are your soul tribe to watch out for. And now, do you realize those people as well in your life? Or do you ever, like, maybe they don't remember that, but you knowing it, that's the most important thing. Yeah, sometimes they are not in the same vibration they are doing, because deep down they know they have to do that, but they have no other spiritual connection of, like, oh, is this why I did it? Like, no logic there, like, and that is amazing. And all of a sudden you'll have someone at a train station, and you have a journey together to your destination, and that's it. You don't meet it again. Like, and also there is a reference with the soul tribe meeting is, like, we all get onto the train. Whenever our destinations come, we get on, and at the stops, new people will be joining the train and then moving on further in our journeys, and then they'll drop off in between as well, like, and so very few people will be there from the very start to the end. Yeah, not everyone is that fortunate to have the same person throughout their lives. Like, um, like in your early childhood years, it will be someone, and then when you're married, it will be someone, or the circle will be different as you're changing as well. And definitely you'll be having new tribes, like every moment of your life. Yeah, with the growth that you're having, the help and the support. Yeah, so that is where it is with, like, what we are going to connect with in the Akashic Records today, and check out who our tribes are. Now, when we are going into that beautiful place, you might see some people that you recognize, some people you may not recognize. And just because you don't recognize right now doesn't mean, oh, are they even real? Am I making up? Just be open to those experiences, yeah, and see how it comes through. Any thoughts, any questions there? Looking forward, me too. And definitely it helps us having a soul tribe in our lives. Our lives get so easier. We have someone to confess, we have someone to share the heartful conversations here with each other. It's like a new Akashic Records gets opened each time I do this meditation. Yes, because we are going with a new thought and a new day, and a new archive folder comes up, and that's where, and I have been doing this for 7 years or over. It never gets boring. And the best thing is not only the information, some days I don't get any information, but there is amazing healing that you get through it. It's beyond even the Reiki healing that I can describe. So this is just, even being in that meditative space is super good. And sometimes you may not see anything. Heads up, no expectations, but watch out how the wisdom comes through the book, through the friends talking, or in the dreams as well, like, or some deja vu moments popping up as well. So yeah, it does open up in a way that is comfortable for us. And when we go into the record, some people do see is the word, some do see as a symbols, or some past lifetimes, like, very ancient times, or just like a story goes in, or sometimes I get like a movie playing as well, or a black and white pictures. So it can be anything. Just be open to how natural state it's flowing up for you. So yeah, again, like no two scenarios will be same, or no two people's experience will be the same with the same meditation. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. And do notice the characters there, or animals, or anything else outside, and just breathe in, relax your body. That's the most important thing, to get in and breathe. And now set your intentions that you're going to connect into your Akashic records and find your soul tribe. And now, just before we go in, tell me in the comments, how many of you are with your soul tribe? Have you recognized your soul tribes for who you have? Lovely. Andrea says, yes. I'm sure many of us do, but also it depends on the context that we are looking for. Say, for example, if you have a hobby, like I have a hobby of crafting thing, I have a different soul tribe there. For the spirit one, definitely that's the most important for me, that I was waiting for. But when I came here, for me, the soul tribe to connect as a family friends, it was super easy. The spirit side took time, like whom I can talk on the spiritual side. Or with the travels, there is a tribe there, like, so I do have like a different sections, like a buzzy bee having the compartments. I do have like that, like not one person is in all the angles, but there is like set of angles that I'm comfortable with sharing that side of my life to them, like, so again, like if you are that kind of a person, if some parts of your compartments are filled with your tribe, fantastic, be grateful for that, acknowledge that, celebrate that. So you're asking for the other compartments to be filled up as well. Yeah, so which is going to be super exciting. Every time I have a big change in my life, an older lady comes in my life and becomes almost my mom. How wonderful is that, to recognize that pattern, Damla? Awesome. Hey, Maria. Thank you for being here. And for all the first timers, welcome, welcome, welcome here. I'm so grateful for you guys to be showing up here. I'm Srimanju. I haven't introduced myself here. I've been doing the Akashic Records for 7-8 years, but Reiki self-healing journey for the past over a decade, and from India, and then lived in Ireland, and here I'm in Seattle now. Published my book with Hay House, Connect to Your inner guide through the help of the Akashic Records, and then also Kids Angel cards as well. And so this is where I'm bringing all the experience with you guys. Yeah. So settle into your spaces. Either you can sit or lie in. Sitting is quite good because your spine is straight and you're able to breathe. You're able to relax better as we are going into the meditation. Yeah. You can get the book on my website, which is in my bio, Aditi. Or if you're looking for a e-reading, it's on Kindle or it's on Amazon. Yeah. If you're in India, I think you can get it from Hay House India. All right. Okay. So setting that intentions and the space being opened up and cleared for you guys to be here with a beautiful energy around you. Just visualize any energies that are holding you back or just not of your vibration to be cleansed. Just going to play the music. One sec. Take a nice relaxing breath. You can close your eyes. You guys can hear the music. Take a nice relaxing breath, breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your feet, taking deeper, calmer breaths. Setting your intentions to go onto this beautiful journey and connect into your Akashic realm to get to know your soul family and meet them and greet them. And now your soul family can be here on the earth or in the realms. So you're getting to know them and getting their support at your major milestones in your life is what we are invoking on. Taking a deep breath, expanding your lungs and belly, holding it for a moment, and exhale. Taking another deep breath, feeling relaxation sensations going through your body. Hold it and exhale. Another deep breath. Hold it and soak it all in. Just relax and begin to focus on all the sounds around you. Hearing only my voice and the music. And perhaps there are sounds that you can hear in your surroundings. Now gently focusing on the sensations in your body. and bringing the attention from the sounds just to the sensations. What are your fingertips touching? Notice how the palms of your hands feel. What are your feet touching? Notice how the soles of your feet feel. Becoming aware of your head, and notice how your scalp feels. The mind does not have any limits. Your ability to imagine is boundless. Just imagine your mind to be big and bringing in the creative imaginations. And using this beautiful, great power, you can experience all the quantum dimensions. I'm going to count to 10 to 1, and with each number, you will float along the timeline of your past into your Akashic Records, into a deep state of relaxation. And you may be going through all the timelines of your lifetime. You're floating along the timeline of your life, all the way to your birth, and making your way back to the soul level, where you can communicate with your higher self, with your masters and record keepers. 10. Letting your mind begin to drift back in time. What were you doing this morning? Yesterday? Last month? Nine. What were you doing last year? 8. Floating back along your timeline. 5 years go by, and then 10 years go by. 7. You drift all the way to your school days. See the moments flash when you were a teenager. 6. Drifting through your childhood. See the places you lived during these times. Any memories that come, and just let them pass. 5. You're seeing things from when you were very young. Perhaps they're the real accounts of memories you had, or maybe you just see stories you were told about your early childhood. For you can see you're a baby now, just learning to walk. See these moments as clearly as you can. 3. You're a very tiny baby now. Before you could walk, see people caring for you. Observe any colors or sounds you may notice from this time. 2. Now you're in your mother's womb, safe and warm. It's quiet in there. And you feel wanted in the world outside of your mother. 1. Now you are only but a spark of life in your mother, sent from your father. 0. You're passing through back into the spiritual dimension, the place of unlimited awareness. And here slowly you're going in spirals into your Akashic Records realm. And there you notice a beautiful space opened up with all the books and scribes of your soul. And you see a beautiful neon lights with your full name welcoming you. And you go along into that beautiful place. And you notice there are so many books of information on your soul. And there is a book where you see as titled Soul Family. Curious to know who your soul family is in this lifetime. You take the book, hold it to your heart, feel and sense the information flowing from the book is going to heal you and connect you to beautiful souls out there who are just waiting to meet you. With all your senses, you're holding the book. You smell, you touch, you feel, you connect. And further away, you notice there is a beautiful chair that you can sit down and read this book and connect to the information that this book is showing to you. take a seat and you open the chapter to connect to your soul family right at this stage of your life and go through those pages. The information coming out, or the faces or the names coming out of the book that you may recognize or haven't yet. If you don't recognize the faces, ask the masters to tell or share information. When and how can you meet them? And ask the masters, how are these beautiful people going to help you in your path? Are there any soul family that are not on the earth? Ask your masters to show them and how you can connect with them. Are they in the same place as you for the earthy soul family? Or how are you going to meet them? You may hear messages in the form of words or read in the book, or you may just have a feeling, and whatever you are experiencing right now is perfectly fine. And are there any hurdles meeting your family or connecting at the soul level? Ask the guidance how you can release. Having all that information right in front of you for both the soul tribe on earth and through the spirit realms, allow yourself to go onto a journey to feel the connection, to sense them being around you, celebrating you, cheering you, listening to you, and holding the sacred space along with unconditional love being poured. Feel that beautiful energy of rejoice, celebrations in every part of your cell, in your body, in your muscles, into your bones. And remember, you're never alone. You're always accompanied by your soul tribe. Hold on to that beautiful energy, beautiful memories of the tribe. And what is the name you would like to give to this experience in your mind? And just holding the book closer to your heart with all the sensations in your body. Ask your masters, is there any other information you need to be prepared or understand? Now holding the book closer again and leaving the book in the shelf. knowing that you can always come back to this beautiful place and open up any files that you desire at that time. And this place is always welcome for your soul. Holding your beautiful circle of light, holding on to those beautiful information and energies. You say goodbyes to your masters, your lords, record keepers, and thanking them for sharing this beautiful, valuable information. Slowly stepping out of that realm and gently coming into your body with your next in-breath. Breathing in and breathing out, merging your soul and your body together. You had an incredible experience meeting your soul family, spending time getting to know them, and this beautiful experience will last you for your entire life. We're gently coming back now to the wakeful awareness, bringing back all that you have learned today with you to the count of 1 to 5, slowly becoming aware and aware. 1, coming back. 2, feeling good. 3, feeling strong. 4, breathing in fresh oxygen. 5, feeling complete. And take a little stretch. Open your eyes gently. And have some water. Feel the presence in your body. Feel the feet on the ground. Feel and sense your shoulders, your palms. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you guys for being on this beautiful journey to get to know your soul tribe. Let me know in the comments once you're back. How was your experience? Did you get to meet your soul tribe? Did you have an understanding? Were they there for you, cheering you? Yes, Sarika, this is being recorded on my YouTube. You can watch it, yeah. Your cat started fighting. Yeah, Aditi. Definitely the animals do feel that presence. And also they are connecting to their own soul family as well. Like, that's the other side. In my meditation groups, after this, I have my meditation circle. And in that, all my guys, they bring their animals with them, the cats and the dogs. They just love it. Sometimes they snuggle up, or they sometimes just run over the person. You felt blocked yet relaxed. Amber, if it is your first time, yes, sometimes not blocked, but we don't see what we are expecting. It's just an expectation we have with them to connect to the records. And that's one thing, like, and what you can do is relax, set an intention, and try this again. Yeah. If you guys like this meditation and you like to see more of it, of course, you can follow me, and you'll be getting the notifications of when the next lives are there. There are a couple of tracks connecting to the Akashic Records on my profile. So you can listen to them as well at your own space and time and feel the connection. Yeah. Of course, I'll be super happy if you leave a review and if it has helped you as well. And you can, if you are guided, you can make a donation as well. That will help me and Insighttimer to be in this beautiful space. I'll be so grateful. They feel presence. When my father died, our dog was so agitated, and then we knew the news. Yes. And also I hear so many miracles or the stories about the dogs, how they know that a person has a cancer or a brain tumor as well, on which side, even before the diagnosis, yeah, or the reports even tell. In and out of light dreams, like when you fall back asleep in the early morning. Yes, that's great. Question came up to me. What is your take on your deceased ancestors visiting us in our dreams and even meditation? It's such a blessing. They have a message, Aditi, they wanted to share with us, and that's the reason they do come up. And they want to share that message. When you see the next time them, to ask them, hey, why are you here? Just like you have a conversation with anyone, like, on the earth realm, you can ask, like, why are you here? What are you teaching me? What is I need to know here? And what does your presence signify at this moment of time? Yeah, because they do come in, especially sometimes they do come in as they are newly transitioning or they're ready to visit us and give us a support. And sometimes when we are having a life challenging things, and they would have experienced that in your own lifetimes, they would be trying to come and help us, because they do notice, because they have been on earth, and they can help us in figuring out how we can maneuver out through the problems that we are in. Yeah. So sometimes, and do watch out, sometimes they could be a bit tricky as well. They would be telling their opinions. If it's, say, for example, like a very loved granny, she doesn't want you to see suffering, so she'll be saying you not to take that route, like, even though you really deep down you want to, and that is the right thing for you, just because she doesn't want to see you suffering or having a hard battle, she might be saying from her point. But generally that is how they do visit here. They're fighting again. Yeah, I'm just going to read a little bit about some things came up in finding your tribe. Yeah, just like the universe has got your back, you have got your tribe to support you and fully develop with, as you should in this lifetime. Just ask your inner guide or the records if you ever lost, or show you who they are in every step of your life. The trust in you is the same part where the sun shines. And sometimes it's just like, we don't even know where to go and search for them. Generally, they are in the places that you are interested in. So as you are searching for your soul tribe, and your soul tribe could be searching as well for you. And that definitely helps to be in connection. Yeah. And there will be signs of who your soul tribe is. You don't need a proof. You'll just go by the connection of sensing from your heart center or through the eyes. Definitely, that is how you just know they're part of you. Yeah. And like we all have like a set of for our soul. set of people and who will be coming into our lifetimes in different spots of our life, like they could be as like young as a toddler as our tribe, and also like maybe a 8-year-old granny would be your tribe as well, like yeah, at different stages, different way they'll be bringing that connection to us. Maybe the toddler is teaching us how to be releasing, letting go, and bringing a cheer in our life, whereas the 8-year-old soul, she might be teaching her, or she might be teaching us how to live with content with no regrets as well. So it is interesting how we'll be connecting to each parts of that. And I generally, when I see my pattern of my soul tribe, they're always, I find them older than me, and they have been on the earth realm for many lifetimes. These are the old souls that I always get connected to. And I find myself to be the youngest one in that, yeah, yet feeling safe and pampered and looked after as well. Again, like it could be just right, your neighbors there. How are you guys feeling? Are you fully back here into your body? Anyone feeling lightheaded, tired? And definitely, it doesn't mean that you won't find your tribe in your workplace or your corporate environment place as well. Yes, they will be there as well. Just like you are in the corporate place, you're looking for it, and you'll be finding someone else searching the same things. Yeah. How can I see into my own records? Can you look into for others? Yes, for I do one-to-one sessions where I do get the permission of the person and then see into their records as well and give them the information. Feeling tired. Yes, Samira, it's like release is happening, and that's where you feel tired. Sometimes having a quick short nap or relaxing, or putting your feet on the ground, connecting to the Mother Earth energy, or having some herbal tea or some fruits will help to release the tiredness. Yeah. Yeah, I do the private one-to-one readings. I also teach how to access your own Akashic records as well. So you can find those information on my bio. There are a couple of workshops coming up, which I get excited to be able to go on a journey with you guys and access the information and share back, or like, open up that portal and behold that, like a harness, be with you in that journey. Yeah. It's such a powerful tool. Like, I'm so grateful for able to access it. It has shifted the perspective of the life. And rather than choosing to be a sufferer, it's like you feel like, oh, there is a reason, and you feel more empowered. And when you were out with much knowingness, and a lot of things are making sense to you when you look for a different perspective. Yeah. And it allows, definitely I found forgiveness was much easier, knowing the reasons. Yeah, knowing the reasons from the deep level why somebody has hurt, even though at that time it didn't make sense, or I had to cry, I had to like rant about it, release it. But then it made, oh, thank you is what I can say to some of those traumatic events in my life. Yeah. Yeah, we can talk for after this live. Yeah. I don't do in the group because I do take your names, full name, birth certificate name, and then open up. It's just a sacred portal that I create with a sacred prayer, and I honor that as a sacred place totally. These are more of a meditation, giving you the samples of what you can expect, what you can see there. And yeah, even this beautiful being in that meditation, it helps a lot. Sure. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. Yes, to take care of your little girl. So thank you, guys. And yes, thank you for your donations in case it's not coming up here on the screen. Much appreciated. And you can join us in the circle and share your experience there as well. It's called Experience Healing with Srimanju. or you can find it in the bio on the circle information. You're most welcome. And if something come up and you want to keep it personal, you can message me as well. But do send a friend request. If not, I can't message you back, yeah, with the Insighttimer or another layer they have added for the protection. Also, you can connect me through my email or personal chat as well. So until the next time, take care. I have a live tomorrow at 10:30. Mindfulness made it easy. I'll be sharing some of the tools, techniques that I generally teach in the mindfulness courses and how you can implement them in your daily ways. I'm a much believer in the mindfulness way rather than the meditative way of 60 minutes. Yeah, anything shorter is doable in incorporating in our timelines. So take care until then, and we'll see you tomorrow. And lots of love, good health, and take care. Let all that information sink in, process, and yeah, rest if you need to. So thank you guys. Namaste. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.